Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsay Rogers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I want to address you guys some stuff. So I'm just going to let you guys know that this time it's going to be just about, decided to do a little bit of roasting over the weekend. If you guys didn't know, I don't know what happened much to say this, but I can summarize as I could, because since I was off my medication, and how much angry I am with my mother, and then of course the whole entire enfuego of dealing with using smartwatches to help me for my losing my weight. But the one thing is, what happened is how this whole entire fiasco started. I'm taking my glasses off because it's got dirty. Dang it, and I need to clean it up. So anyway, I'm just gonna let you guys see my face. So anyway, what happened? So apparently, Saturday was so weird. I was like in a mess, and I was told to my mother, and somehow, push comes to shove, I'm mad at my brother for not helping around, because apparently since he doesn't work on Saturdays, I was like, I'm thinking, he should help around the house. Instead, he's like laying in bed so much most of the day, and then when he gets up, it's usually he ends up going to take a shower. No, not really a shower. It's more of a bath, and I can't explain much, because then I'm getting into serious trouble. So, anyway. So, it was Saturday, and I said to my mother, why isn't Jonathan helping? It's like, why wouldn't he, help? Why wouldn't he help around the house? Because, he's home. What can he do things? He's he should be spending more time with you than anybody else. But she starts to turn the tables on me. And except for not agreeing with me and saying, yeah, you're right, she says oh, just because, he has his friends and his job, and it's just let him slide. You're home, and this is the reason why he's so much overweight, and, he's going to try to end up worse. He's going to end up worse than I am. Even though I'm trying to fight back for it, right? He's not he's doing, how do I say this? He's doing some weird stuff. He's been ordering things that I don't know why. On top of that, there are a lot of things happen. For an instance, suddenly there are some weird things my brother's doing, and I don't know what is going on. He's taking pills that are dealing with trying to lose weight. I'm not sure if it is him or it's because of my mother, and if it is my mother, I'm very angry at her. But apparently, and the reason why I'm saying this is because she better not be taking any medication that has not been qualified by her cardiologist, because otherwise I would have to, take all of her cards. I know this is so stupid, but I feel like I have to take away her cards until she needs them. And I should probably put in a money stipend or something. I don't know. It's just that it makes me feel so angry and upset that, she's doing things that she shouldn't be doing. And the worst yet of all is those products that I keep getting and I get angry at. It's those that that YouTube doesn't like because how it is. But I told her that all these products I see, I said, she got this is I have to deal with mostly of the incident with her bank-ish card, which she did something really stupid in my opinion. And what happened was my mother couldn't find her card. I was like, oh no, is it stolen then again? I'm like, please don't, because you're going to cause me to have a panic attack. Turns out she just couldn't remember where she did it. However, but apparently the bank called, found out there's a charge hit. I'm like, what did she do this? I'm like, what the heck's going on? Like, did somebody just skim her card? Turned out it wasn't the case. Apparently, clueless as she is, she done something really right behind my back. So apparently she got charged because from some scammer who's selling this thing that YouTube doesn't like about, because they're selling it in California. And the reason why, I know most of you guys are probably going to be saying in the comments, like, Lindsay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just look up the word, just search, I might as well just spell it, you guys. It's WEED. That's what it is. I just hope YouTube doesn't get mad at me for just spelling it, because if they do, that's ridiculous. But the reason why and the reason why I say this is because of this product she got. And I said, it is what it is. And she said, oh no, it's not. It doesn't have that. No matter what, even they try to say that, it's still not as it is because of it. Despite, people are trying to, pass this, trying to get, try to do what they can do. But, it's already out of control as we speak, because you don't know if there's any, you don't know if it's safe or not. And especially for somebody who had a heart valve replacement, shouldn't be taking this. And apparently, it's just when I know. Actually, I should also call it the hippie thing. Yeah, that's what it is. Also be called the hippie thing, Hippie Drug. Because, of course, a lot of people are like, no, it's not. No, seriously. It's worse because of that product that, everybody's been talking about, that people are trying to get rid of, and they said, oh, it's bad for business, because even though it's happening to young adults, and that's it, the hippie thing is in that product, and it make young ones to have young ones, not young as in kids, well, even though they're thinking it's teenagers, but they're more of young adults, younger than I am. Yeah. Because it'll give them issues. And that's the problem. And, and that's why I don't like it. Because I too have some kind of respiratory issue. It's called wheezing. And mostly, I thought this had to do with me being overweight, but it isn't. So, sorry I'm crying like right now. I don't know why. It's so stupid. Give me a moment. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, it's how it is. I mean, seriously. Like, why would anybody, they would do that without realizing that could make them sick, worse. Yet people are still promoting it, or trying to, try to sell it, online. It's ridiculous. And of course, then those who were saying that you shouldn't do that, because then you'll go to black market or go back to that. I mean, seriously, deal with that as well. I mean, I'm getting a little too political, but seriously, we need to ban things that's going to cause us harm. Plain and simple. So, but anyway, so where was I? So, about my mother's ridiculous acts and things, that she would buy things without letting me see this. But the one thing that why this video is about is, well, it's these smartwatches. So, if you guys don't know, my last video that I had, my mother bought these ridiculous watches that's supposed to be a smartwatch, but I had issues because I have to press hard, and I asked her, where did she got this, from China? And she said no. Oh, from England. I'm like, wait, London, England? Like, what, England? Yeah, London. I'm like, what? And I was like, are you kidding me? So, and the reason why was the issues of this is, well, there were a lot of weirdness. Because first of all, it was hard for me to put this all together because I have, look at my hand, and it's so tiny that I had to put these pins together or to have the watch work in. And then the next thing you know, if I want to try to get to, to measure my blood pressure, it's like I tried to, and it's frustrating. It feels like I almost break it. And then she tells me, oh, what a blaze that I bought you. I'm like, Mom, please. Oh, that was weird. I get my mother a free British accent. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I went to try it out, then, after I thought the screen was damaged, but it turns out it wasn't. I don't know what happened, but then when I tried to charge it and then try to get it on, it won't read it. After I made sure that the Bluetooth's on. And then goes my mother, for some apparent reason, got so confused, thinking, oh, I put it on, you don't need this phone, and you mean Bluetooth. I'm like, yeah, you do. When you have, and I think and the reason why I think that she's been forgetting, I think it's ever since the surgery happened, she's kind of getting things, missing things and stuff, but I understand, but, So, anyway, about that's what I was trying to tell her, but she was being so ridiculous. So, when I tried to contact them and explain to them, in an email, they said, oh, we can't because it's not compatible. So I'm like, wait, what? You're telling me it's not gonna work? And that's what they were trying to say. And they think, oh, I should work on one that is compatible. And in my mind, what they said didn't work. That tells me they're too freaking lazy to make sure things would work. And which tells when I explained it to my mother, she says, oh, that means I have to go get you a Samsung watch because even though it costs a little bit more money, I'm like, yeah, I know, Mom. Even though, truth be told, the Fitbit Blaze was back then cost $200, but she ended up paying $100 and it happened at Kohl's because my mother had got a Kohl's gift card from one of her coworkers who gave it to her, and so, yeah, and it was for my birthday, for crying out loud. So, I'm really angry about this, that now I have nothing to use. Not what she pulled off, or not what I could try to do. It's pathetic. It's useless. And now, even though I tried to roast Fitbit in the process, and tag in Samsung and Kohl's along the way, I was just angry and upset and a little bit, and decided to roast them. So now now the Fitbit support is trying to respond to me. I'm like, yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm just angry and I'm pretty sure they're not seeing the whole the little thread I made was how angry and upset I was because, just because you are too freaking lazy to make sure that things are compatible or not. And, and then what's the next thing you want to do? Try to convince me to what? Try to have me to buy another watch from you guys? Even if I tell this to my mom, she's not going to be happy about this. So, more angry I am, it is the worse, alright? But, and this is not just that, but, Saturday was besides that about the whole entire situation, about, like I said earlier, about when I got angry at Abe because my brother's not helping around, and she trying to let this, and, because I said to her that he needs to spend time with you, and she's like, no. I'm like, and she decided to turn the tables and make me very angry, upset. And I'm in right now, and I shouldn't be, because of my anxiety medication should be kicking in. But anyway, and she made me very upset. And she said, oh, you need a job so you can make friends. No! You don't do that. You don't make friends at a job. She's acting so hysterical. Nobody wants to be your friend in a real life job. And that's what made me upset. Because what I'm doing is trying to be a social media influencer there, but at the same time making content for you guys, mostly in the gaming and also grievance stuff and anything. But this is not what my mother wants me to do. She thinks I'm miserable, just because I'm so lazy. No, it isn't. I feel like she doesn't get it. See, now I'm crying again. Damn it. Maybe I should just take the medicine whole. I'm sorry, I'm looking like a mess right now. Give me a moment again. Sorry. So anyway, where was I? So yes, I was so angry at her. And then until we went to Ruby Tuesday, and then things were getting a little bit good, but a little bit too weird. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I never forgive her for what she has done. And the reason why is I just feel so weird. And I don't know if I should say this or not, but even though I feel like a little bit too weird, but at the same time, it's how it is. Anyway. So what happened was, we got into Ruby Tuesdays, and what happened was there's this guy who works on the salad bar. And, and he wants to make sure, all the things are fine for me. And first of all, and the reason why I'm like, okay, that's nice, and, I was just, trying to be nice and all. My mother, on the other hand, she kind of goes a little bit overboard. Like, it's like the last time we were there, or compared to Saturday, she kind of like says, oh, I need Caesar dressing because I like to eat Caesar dressing. The only time I would eat Caesar salad, compared to any other times, is because anytime I go out to dinner in ridiculous places, sometimes I prefer to eat Caesar salad, because it means just green cheese and croutons or toasted bread. That's fine with me. But when I'm at Ruby Tuesday, I want to eat something different, for my salad, because it's one, it's the salad bar, and two, it's things I can choose. But she made it so awkward. She made things so awkward and ended up telling this guy that who does the preparations for the salad bar, is like, oh, I need Caesar salad dressing. And then suddenly it's just becoming so weird. So, and listen, understand, I'm not bashing this guy. It's just that I'm just very embarrassed that my mother would do something really stupid while we were supposed to be eating. I'm just want to eat, talk to you guys, and then go home. Um, you know. She had to make it so awkward. So, anyway, but Saturday gets a little more awkward, but it was more kind of a little bit with a little tad rude. Because what happened was there's this host. The happened was the hostess was kind of a mean person, and because we're trying to sit somewhere to make ourselves comfortable, and and she was like not being happy, and then of course. Now, we're eating after we eat our salads, and here comes this manager who is, by the way, is not only he is out there, but he's bringing everybody's food out there because I guess they have nobody to serve all the food, and I'm like, damn, I'm like. Jeez, like, my mother was trying to find out who's the manager, and there's the manager right here in front of us, bringing our food. I was like, this guy is a workhorse. I mean, seriously. So, I'm like, I'm happy trying to eat all my food and whatnot. The manager, here's my mother's complaint. She complained about the hostess, and then she praised the guy who's working on the salad bar. And much of our server, too. I was like, Mom, please don't. It was so weird. I wish I could take photos about this, but, I was just way too hungry at that time. And, it is what it is. So, push comes to shove, things were getting so much weird. So, yeah. So, anyway, today I'm just letting you guys know that, today I'm gonna be releasing, some videos, VODs, excuse me, of, my streaming, and I just need to make sure that, because I need to promote my gaming stuff onto Twitter as much as I can onto Instagram. But until I can have until I can reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then I can activate the swipe to lead you guys from the Instagram to here, So anyway, yes. I hope you all understand what's going on. I'm kind of much frustrated myself, as anybody would be, but, I'm just trying to make things better for me for today, because the reason why is that especially with the whole entire smartwatch thing, is because I want to lose weight before December 10th, because that's when I have the next appointment to see my doctor. And I know this sounds crazy and saying, well, Lindsay, why December 10th? Why are you setting that goal up to December 10th? Why can't it be, something along the lines further? Well, it's because that's when I see my doctor next. So at least she will say, you lost weight. I'm surprised you did. Congratulations, you did a lot more better. So, yeah, I know most of you guys are probably going to get angry at me, but, the only other thing is to make sure not to eat so much and not to eat late. Ugh. Anyway, I hope you guys do understand about this. I hope you do. If you can, please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on. And I will see you guys again soon. And probably tomorrow, hopefully? Or whenever. Okay? Bye.